Do one more. How many were we doing?
These two have a lot going on.
It's a dark lager.
So when some of their employees cashed the same paychecks twice, it took a while for them to notice.
When we were building the pub and the restaurant and the brewery, we were wearing a lot of hats and not having a full-time bookkeeper. We had to keep an eye on our accounts at the same time as doing everything else. The one thing that I didn't expect that could happen was having checks that would be cashed twice.
It's crazy.
It happened 17 times, leaving them with thousands of dollars in extra payments. Their credit union didn't notice.
Our worst one we have was actually a stale-dated check that is over 8 months old that was cleared the second time. So there's a check that was deposited at 1 month, and 8.5 months later it was deposited again.
Until recently, all checks being deposited had to be handed over to the financial institution. But mobile banking apps changed that. They allow customers to deposit checks by taking a photo with their smartphones. And as that soars in popularity, so do the risks.
Most double deposits are accidental, according to this bank security expert.
We're kind of using 19th century technology colliding with our smartphones, and it's just complicated.
The problem is not the apps, he says. It's the mix of the new technology and old paper checks.
By doing one electronic and one paper, that can throw their systems off and make it much more difficult for them to detect, or by doing it at multiple financial institutions. So you do need to make sure you're holding your bank accountable and be very careful.
Banks give customers between 30 and 60 days to flag problems with their accounts. So if you're not checking your accounts often, you could be on the hook for the money. When the Martins notified their credit union, they say they were initially told it was their fault for failing to notice the problem sooner. They were eventually reimbursed. Rosa Marcatelli, CBC News, Calgary.